Okay, YouTube, I wanted to show you something. I know a lot of people been misled by other videos talking about the low rent costs that are here in Texas. And I mean, yeah, if you want to move to a horse and carriage place in West Texas or South Texas or somewhere in this country or that doesn't have as many job opportunities or the only jobs are trucking jobs or, manual labor jobs. I mean, yeah, in those places, the rent is like usually $500 to $700 a month. And I looked this up on the internet as of 2019. This was recent. I just looked it up. These numbers were compiled of what rent would be like of August last month or something like that. So this is very recent. What people were talking about rent being cheaper is, yeah, it might cost you $2,000 for a one bedroom, and if you're in an expensive part of California or New York, yes, $2,000. It's cheaper in comparison to that, but rent is still like, average in Texas, rent is still like $900 a month for a one bedroom. $850 a month for one bedroom. And to somebody who comes from California, New York, that's dirt cheap. $850 a month or whatever, that's cheap. $900 a month, that's cheap. But if you're somebody from Dallas, that's high because, you know what I'm saying, we don't make a whole lot of money in this state. You know what I'm saying? A lot of states don't make a whole lot of money. States like California, New York, they pay more so they can keep raising the prices on everything. But the rest of the places, the prices don't go up as fast because the pay goes up slowly. You know, but this video, I didn't want to talk about rent prices and tax rates and all that stuff. I wanted to talk about how you can live off of $200 a week. I'll go with $250 a week, being reasonable. Okay, if you make $800 to $1,000 a month, these are the ways that you can survive. Try to get a roommate, try to get a situation where you're paying $400 a month for rent. Then you want to take care of your transportation because that's how you get to work. You don't want to spend more than $100 a month for transportation. That's the maximum. What you might want to do is get a bicycle, do maintenance on a bicycle, try to find a job that's close to where you live at. You know what I'm saying? And then basically spend $20 a month maintenance in your bike, getting it fixed or whatever. And then if you don't want to pay that $20 a month, you can just get tools and fix your bike yourself and learn how to put air in your tires and everything. That's smart. And then another thing, okay, you got roughly $400 for rent, and then you already paying, anywhere from $20 to $100 a month for transportation. Let's say 100 if you have to use the public transit system to take you where you need to go. That's $500. Now you have $300 left. What are you going to do with that money? Okay, here's the deal. If you only spend $25 a week on food, basically buying the things you need, that's $100 a month. Okay, you basically focus on things like rice. Try not to stay away from ramens because, health reasons. Focus on rice and beans, and you might eat oatmeal in the morning. You don't necessarily eat a whole lot of food. If you eat 2 meals a day that are like, for breakfast, you might have, one egg, and you might have a packet of oatmeal or something, just something to put on your stomach. And then later, at the end of the day, you might eat like, you might eat like a big bowl of rice and beans or something like that with other things chopped up in it, And, you try to stay away from meat because meat will raise the prices up. You want to stay eating $25 a week worth of foods. You know what I'm saying? You want to focus on things like oatmeal, beans, rice, onions, things like that don't cost a whole lot. And you want to buy foods you don't want to do canned foods. You want to buy dry foods so that then if you don't eat that much, you know what I'm saying, it'll last you a long time. Like a 2-pound bag of rice can last you 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And even if you eat a lot of rice, the rice is going to swell when you cook it. And if you only eating, rice portions once or twice a day, it's going to last you a long time. Okay? you know, and then you want to make sure you save $60 for your cell phone bill, you know, get the unlimited plan. So now that's, you've already spent like 500, you know, $600. Then that's 660. So now you have $140 left over. This is the money that you want to save. You know what I'm saying? Save this money, save this 140 a month until you can probably get yourself a car or do things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And while you're saving this $140 a month, you want to be working hard at your job so you can get promoted and you can make more money, and then you can eventually buy yourself a car or do the things that you want to do. You know. Also, if you're a student, you want to go to school part time so you can still make money and you can still support yourself, you know, so that you're not living off of financial aid, because that's not a situation you want to put yourself into. Because if you fail your class, what are you going to do? Move back with your parents or be homeless, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you want to work at least 20 to 35 hours a week so you can at least have some money so you can live, you know. And that's all I have to say about how to live off of $800 to $1,000 a month. Thank you.